Lesson 1.1, Rates. We're going to find unit rates. So a ratio that compares two quantities with different kinds of units is called a rate. When you found each other's pulses, you are actually finding a heart rate. Okay? When a rate is simplified so that it has a denominator of 1 unit, it is called a unit rate. So a unit means 1, so we want it per 1 of something. Okay? So we look at example A. Our directions say find each unit rate, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. Now when we're finding unit rates, we have to stop and think about the labels. What do the labels mean and what are we trying to find? So we have $300 for 6 hours. So we have to ask ourselves, does it make sense to say dollars per hour? Or how many hours do we work for $1? Well, we want to know how many dollars do we make per hour. So then we're going to set up our ratio as 300 over 6. And to simplify unit ratio, again, we want 1 in the denominator because we want it 1 unit. So we take numerator divided by denominator. We'd get 50. So we would say we have $50 per hour. Okay, example B. We have 220 miles on 8 gallons. Again, we have to ask ourselves, does it make sense to say miles per gallon or gallons per mile? Well, we want to know how many miles we can go in 1 gallon. So we would set up miles in the numerator, gallons in the denominator, and then again we simplify numerator divided by denominator. It's 27.5, so we would say 27.5 miles per gallon. So again, when we're setting up unit rates, we have to think about our labels. To simplify, we take numerator divided by denominator. Okay, another thing we're going to do, if we look at example D, Tito wants to buy some peanut butter to donate to the local food pantry. Tito wants to buy as much peanut butter as possible. Which brand should he buy? So when we use unit rates, we use them to find the better deal. So if we look at the different brands of peanut butter, we could get 12 ounces for $2.19, 18 ounces for $2.79, 28 ounces for $4.69, or 40 ounces for $6.60. So we need to figure out what's the cheapest per ounce. So we would figure out dollar per ounce. And when we do that, we would get 18 cents, 16 cents, 17 cents, and 17 cents. So then I got to compare what's cheaper, what's our cheapest amount. So I said, which brand should he buy? He should buy Grandma's because it's cheaper per ounce.